Good evening again. We are back live with the Thrones World Cup, so it's top 4. Not actually the final day because there's one game scheduled for tomorrow as well, but we'll have a pretty good idea of who is going to make the semifinals tonight, I think, unless it's 4-3 in the Austria Catalonia match. In the meantime, we have seen China already beat France. So we are going to concentrate on the other pairing now. I think all games have been played, so that's confirmed. It's 6-2 for China, but Austria-Catalonia are at 3-1 in favor of Austria, and still all to play for. And the one we'll watch next is this one between Denis and Marcel, and it's on paper supposed to be favorable for Austria. Let's have a look if it's started now. So we do have the time to check the decks. And yeah, so which one first? Martell first. So it's Hollow Hill that's going against Star Crossing. It needs some pretty quick stall, so it doesn't just immediately lose. So what are the tools it has? It has Mad King's Command to reduce the number of characters that are potentially in play. It has Morgulis to kill everything. Has Pointy End if someone like Daisy starts gaining power on their body. And possibly March to the Wall and the Father, I guess, kind of the same as Pointy End. So there's a lot of removal. And then Siege Preparations, which is really slow draw, and County Covers, which is a bit faster in terms of getting the cards. And then you ideally look for the combo Last of the Giants into Varys, which you need to get past Mira Reed as well, and past the Crown potentially, and Last of the Giants into some other stuff. So Meg the Mighty is not that difficult to deal with. Jaqen Hagar, potentially Lysa Erin. They have to do military if they want to get the crossing trigger. There is Nymeria here for the icon control, Tarnished Spy, Shadow City Bastard. So lots of things that deal with crossing. The problem you have is time. So we have Vengeance as well, by the way, when I woke, and there is Venomous Blade, which they always get against Stark, and starts killing things immediately like Daisy.
There is no Starfall though to control icons early.
Yeah, missing that in this one. It has Gaston, so if a duped character dares to attack, that's the one you might get. Dorn, that's all really slow, right? You get your cards, but Stark Crossing, I mean, no summer here, right? No exchange, so Winter Festival will hit. And let's see, what do we have here for quick power gain? So this is a deck that plays Withering Cold. That's not great in this matchup. It's not the opening you want, because Martell might play with very limited board that they don't care about. Then you have Wardens, a little bit better, but still not great. Winter Festival for quick power gain. Palace, that works against the other type of deck, the Greyjoy Filthy type, more than it does against Martell. Then a Time for Wolves, which is really key, get Greywind for the cancel, so that Varys doesn't go through and stuff like that. And has the Crown, so get your Bearer and Scouts and such, and then Crown, and hopefully you are on 15 before Martell can do anything. We have Superior Claims that needs to be pushed through how many Hand Judgments? Ooh, just 2. Okay, but they will be in hand to cancel Superior Claim for sure. Then we have.
It's gonna be Caitlyn in challenge anyway, so.
Okay, fair enough. 3 I am no one. That's for card draw potentially. There's one Wolf in the Night. No other power gain. We have Septa, which gives Sansa renown if she survives, and Arya, you can carry her through plots. So what, Morgulis? She's immune
By the
to
way,
the
they're
father.
starting now.
Yes, we'll join in a second. And Daisy is here for renown. Caitlyn is here for the cancel or the denial, and there's Mira, which could be super crucial as well. So those are the tools. Will Denis get them? Well, let's find out. I mean, in theory, just on paper, looks horrible. Looks like Martell has 1,000 answers, but in reality, Star Crossing tends to win. No setup for Marcel, that's bad.
Just the standard.
Yeah, Dennis also takes Mulligan and then is now kind of slow to set up his card, so I'm wondering if he has one of those really bad hands again in the beginning that you said before.
Has he drawn all his econ?
Yeah, that's what happened to me in my Valyrian Steel game, just had the icon and no character. I mean, some characters, but...
Yeah, on one hand, not so much pressure, 3-1 up, but on the other hand, I think Austria might be looking at this one to get to 4-1 and then see what happens in the others. This is supposed to be their game. Rick in play, so not going to be a surprise from Shadows with the Warden's rebuild. I mean, against this deck, what's he going to take? Juken Hagar?
Well, he could take what's
Varys.
the icon steely one.
Nymeria?
That's a good one. Yeah, she's a good one, right?
Could take the icon steely one, yeah.
If Reek manages to keep an injury icon, okay, he's gone.
Spend the Morgulis. Well, to kill nothing significant. Is that smart? That's the one Morgulis he had.
It's what he opened against me, and he proceeded to play it not like normal Hollow Hill. He just did challenges. He just filled the board, did challenges, and then continued to put pressure on.
Oof, I don't think that's gonna work.
Yeah, maybe a good call for Marcel, because you have already 2 1-strength characters, and if you let them get some stuff in play and then you crone, and it gives you enough time, and now maybe, you'll have 6 gold and you have to put all 3 icons on the board and do 3 challenges to get the maximum amount of power. So yeah, maybe it's gonna be the way to go.
I have my doubts, but let's find out. I mean, if he also played the Stranger in this one, or First Snow, but he only plays Morgulis. Or he plays Mad King's Command.
Mad King's Command is also, I think, okay for
Spend Nightmares on Econ, which, without knowing the hand, I mean, it could be great, but it could be completely inconsequential.
Is passing?
Yeah, passing it just puts in all the, like, 2 of the other reducers, a Bad Island Scout.
Okay, needs a Hand's Judgment for this.
And he has it.
But okay, that's now down to 4 cards, so, and he's done, so he's not going to have any magical solutions for what Dennis is doing here.
No. And then we're going to Copper's next round.
Unless he plays Choosing the Spear with that bastard daughter. Okay, this actually, passing going through would have been great for Dennis. Could have got this guy Dicey and something else as well. Now he's a little bit more limited.
So what do we want? A Winterfell Steward and a 2-cost intrigue icon? No.
And passing is not limited, so can get the King's Road as well.
Now we need a Sansa or I don't know. Oh yeah,
maybe it has to be a 2-cost. There we go.
Yeah. Well, manages to put all 3 icons on the board anyway.
That's going to just.
He has to somewhat defend.
3 unopposed crossing.
If he wants to trigger Superior Claim, he has to trigger the Armory.
Yeah. At this point, there won't be another Hand's Judgment.
You want to defend the military because you kind of want to keep the dupe on Arya, probably for the next rounds. For when Varys has come and stuff like that.
Okay, so military first with strength 1, right? With Arya. Will be unopposed, then do the other 2.
Okay, so he doesn't have Superior Claim.
Why this first?
So he's not losing cards from hand, maybe? Oh, but it doesn't matter.
Okay, he's going to lose. I mean, he's going to lose 2 cards from this. So, apart from actually getting characters into play and Martell also being down on cards, it's kind of shit this start for Dennis then. And yeah,
Okay.
losing Dicey was also crownable apart from everything else. I wonder why he didn't just do military with Aria. Was there any good reason? Because now military will be
I don't know.
opposed. He's losing on 1 unopposed, right? Is he
Hmm.
not going to do it at all?
We'll just do the 2 unopposed and tie Dom.
So you get
Well, but you lose out on the crossing then as well.
yeah, 1
Yeah.
crossing, 1 opposed. I mean, it's better to just do it. Okay. Burning to protect the other cards, but okay. 2 cards, now you have to go coppers really as Martell and yeah. That's 5, 7 gold. Yeah, you can play out stuff.
Depends what Dennis plays. If you play something with a higher initiative, it's only 6, right? Because he makes him first.
Yeah, potentially.
Yeah, but I don't know what
Weird he didn't play
Winter
the Grove.
Festival is losing, so I think that's usually
Oh, he
the
played the
second
King's
goal.
Road.
Yeah. So this 3-0, it seemed like it could have been 4-0 really.
Yeah. I'd have been tempted to shuffle the Daisy back in case of summer.
Mm. I don't know.
Yeah,
Well,
Hans Judgment.
but he's
I
not
mean,
gonna.
it's a good
He's
card.
not gonna have 7. Yeah, he's not gonna have 7 gold.
Yeah,
But to
I
play
like
both.
I mean, he saw the hand, so he has some idea what the icon
Yeah.
situation is.
Well, play Winter Festival, get Mira back to Shadows.
Yep.
Although into March, it's not the best March. You want to March after Varys, and if there's no cards in hand, you have to coppers. If Dennis has a bad hand with no characters, then you could consider March to the Wall, I guess. But he wouldn't, right? So unlikely.
There's 41 characters in the deck. The odds are he's got at least 1.
Yeah.
Siege prep. Okay.
Well, it's more cards than Crossing is, but it's slow as fuck here, so. And you
It's
can
1 extra gold.
forget to trigger it.
Yeah. Yeah, we've all been there.
Here we go.
Okay. We just have to hope we don't see a Varys this round.
Well, does Dennis save Mirror and Shadows and forget about the crossing just to stop the Varys trigger? If Varys doesn't trigger, Morghulis is gone, so it's not going to magically reduce the board.
Yeah. We could see a Sansa come in, but then we can't do Mira.
Yeah, might be
Maybe
worth
you could do
it.
some extra icon. Or no.
Yeah. That Hearttree Grove would have been useful. Just
Yeah.
some permanent tempo.
Okay, so Mira and you could play I'm No One, I guess, now.
Yeah.
Do we have a Guest of Grey?
Okay.
Oof, okay. And Marcel played siege preparations, not coppers. Interesting.
Well, there's no gold for Varys, so we might as well bring Mira out and blank Nymeria.
Blank Nymeria. Yeah.
So that's not a good round for Marcel either now, if that happens, right?
Unless, oh no, he still has 1 gold to cancel. He calls it, like, to pay for. He calls it thinking if it's there.
I don't think it's legally allowed to be, or is it?
What he calls it thinking? Oh yeah, it's in a pod, right?
Yeah, with something, or rather, I think it's not in the decks anyway, no.
Could the card in Shadows be something else?
No, Mirror
No,
return
we
because Winter plot.
made a light for the winter.
Oh, yeah, so why not, as first player, just stop this?
Maybe he just doesn't care, but he should.
Does he want to not play Mira? There's no reason not to have done this. I mean, does he want to blank Bastard Daughter instead?
Maybe.
Okay, slightly weak, suspect little power challenge.
So we're gonna see a wolf in the night, right? If one just defends.
Although there is no claim for power, so maybe he also doesn't, yeah, care that much.
Okay.
It sucks for him that he doesn't have that superior claim threat though.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now it's going to blank the other one now, yeah. Wants to keep the cards. And if those two last cards are something like his Viper Eyes, again, I mean that's kind of perfect now for Marcel because he will redraw with siege preparations. Surely something else at this point.
You can play Viper Eyes on Intrigue.
No, but
No.
on the last one, right? Ooh,
So it's
Nightmares.
nightmares.
Interesting.
That was playable.
But you nightmares Aya or the armory. Either way, what there's one unopposed, right?
Yeah.
Now there's two, but
Yeah, I suppose it wasn't great this round anyway. I wonder if this plan is a good plan for Dennis, or if blanking Nymeria. I mean, that would have been 3 unopposed again, plus Winter Festival. Just nothing coming back.
Yeah, and now he's going to win unopposed power back as well. Or it's gonna be opposed, sorry. But yeah, take one power back.
Yeah.
Maybe just leave it and
Or
take
maybe he spends
dominance.
the armory. Well, no, it's actually not enough, sorry. Yeah.
Leave it, take dominance, faction. There's power on the faction card to take next round.
Alright.
8 for Dennis, has 6 cards and Morgulis is gone, so. Okay, Mira is gone though as well now she won't go back to Shadows to randomly blank
She can if there is
Varys.
space time for wolves.
Time for Wolves into Greywind. Is that a good plan? That's probably a good plan. You get Mira and you get the other cancel for Nymeria, so
Yeah, but
really difficult.
you don't have good econ. And also not good target for Greywind as well.
You put it on Aya and then you can move it, I guess. But
Yeah, but
yeah.
with the already suspect econ, moving it is a bit
Or
not
does he
realistic.
wait with Time for Wolves until after Mad King's Command? Because that's a plot that still does something at this point.
Yeah, I think you could try the crown now to keep extra 2 characters. I don't know, and depends on what you have in hand to protect against Mad King's Command, and you're gonna be borderline winning at that point.
If he draws superior claim, next round would probably be the last round. So if you think you can close, Crone is always probably the best.
Yeah.
He did not forget his siege prep, like us amateurs.
Armor is still standing if he gets a Daisy or something. Well, Crown or Time for Wolves.
Others is Withering Cold. There's what? Yeah.
I mean, if Dennis's game goes to shit, I think comeback will come pretty quickly. Although maybe not. Dennis tends to go to time these days with Star Crossing. Okay, Crown's Mad King's Command. That's a good choice. I mean,
Good hit.
Time for
Yeah.
Wolves would have been also because Mira is an extra character that you get to Shadows and you get the attachment, so that's also good. But this is as good as anything, and then you play, after it you might even play for the summer, I mean, to get extra characters post Mad King's Command. Depends on what he can keep
Yeah.
in hand.
You can get back Daisy and you can get back.
And bad reserve
If he
doesn't
ha-
hurt him here.
If he has passing to maybe spit some stuff out, would be nice.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
Bear Island scouts and stuff.
Just reducers even. And then go maybe. Yeah.
A summer into a Daisy would be good because then you just keep Arya, the loyalist, and Summer, and then everything else stays anyway. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the pain of having absolutely no econ.
Well, good job that all of his characters are ridiculously cheap. Okay, so he skips all 6 now.
Yep.
Plus, if there's an I am no one and a superior claim, or maybe he keeps characters and then he's never running out.
The reserve actually doesn't matter here because his hand's going down to 3 regardless.
You can't vary either. I mean, you can vary dupes of 2 characters in that Amber Loyalist, but it's so not worth it.
Say about the loyalist going away because if 3 cards are left and then Amber Loyalist
you go to
triggers.
1,
Yeah.
So Nymeria is going to take what, the power icon again, maybe from Cat?
Yeah, I think that makes sense if you're scared for. Oh, and that one's a good one as well for.
Venomous Blade. It can target Arya.
Yeah. That's such an annoying card. I hate it.
No gold though for Marcel, so no threats post challenges phase here.
Oh, and there was Saved Under Aria. That's. Oh.
Oh.
Well, keep everything. Right. So if military comes the other way, then can't claim the little ones. Have to claim Arya, Loyalist, or Caitlyn.
The struggle is, you have to keep kill Arya or Loyalist or take a dupe and then.
You could take the dupe though, right? I mean, Morgulis isn't happening, and we have to get through this round and another whole challenges phase before Varys can discard everything.
I think you just take Arya after she's done the challenge, and then Time for Wolves gets so get her back.
Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, that's
Could,
the right option.
Although dupes, also there's other threats apart from Varys. You could have a Jacan or Lysa.
Or even choosing the spear if the military goes through on the way back, like 2 claims. So
yeah, although it will be a lot of power conceded by them. Especially if you're planning not to pause so that you can actually do challenges back. Although there is Bela, so Bela presumably will be taken for claim and reverse it a little bit.
Okay.
Could have done military first to get her killed so she couldn't pause.
There goes Varys.
There goes Varys.
I guess he just hasn't seen the giants.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, every round he's been on 1 or 0 gold though, so...
Yeah.
If he kept gold for Varys or less the Giants, he would have had less on the board. Arian nullified, okay.
That doesn't really. Why are we not using mirror for this? Oh, we want them to kneel, so we haven't got it coming back, I guess.
Yeah, I suppose you're okay now, considering
Just the
the
power.
military, because it just takes your power, yeah.
Yep. So we stand. Do we have superior claim yet? If we don't, cat doesn't
We'll
stand.
see.
If there's no superior claim, cat doesn't stand. She doesn't
Yeah.
stand. Okay.
Where is he going with
You,
the minimum Amber Loyalist or something more?
yeah, I'd just go with the loyalist if you've not got it, because then you can defend power on the way back if you want to and stand cat.
Although, if you go with both of them, right, it's puts more
Forces the
pressure to do
defense.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm, he
Yeah.
goes with both, okay. 3 cards in hand for Dennis now, and that Amber Loyal is still in play dangerously, so actually could have used an I am no one at some point and doesn't have a
Yeah.
superior claim quite clearly, so
Yeah.
it's going
It'll
to be up to 11.
It'll be 6 cards next round if we do have time for wolves, because unless they do go for the Greywind play, I would probably just go for summer. Get Daisy, close the game.
Yeah, you could. Can't really do a good march either to get Venomous Blade back into play, and you're losing Obela in the process.
Yeah.
So
No, if you march, to get for the blade, yeah, okay. Okay.
has to let Dennis go first, yeah, because simply you have to defend, be able to defend, otherwise it doesn't matter anyway.
Yeah, I mean, if you can't do win on the attack, you just.
Okay, so we got Greywind.
The only thing is Nymeria could have taken an icon, but now she won't.
No.
I mean, he has also Graven,
Yeah,
so
because of
questionable.
Mira, I thought,
Mirror's
but
just
actually
Mirror will just blank out.
yeah, you have one for Nymeria, one for Obela.
Yeah. Yep. Well,
Okay, do we have any econ now?
Well, needs two for Mira.
I mean, that is crossing icon, it's just the event that he played got cancelled, and then you have some armories and some King's Gates.
Yeah, is it? Okay. There we
King's
go.
Roads, yeah.
Daisy?
Is he going to pass again? He is.
Yep.
Well, two
Okay.
for Mira, one for I'm no one or Wolf in the Night again. That's still the same calculation, but now a gigantic board could come to defend all of this.
I think gigantic board is a bit of an overstatement.
I mean,
with
still has
Marcel.
still has 6 gold and water gardens.
Yeah, but he has like 5 characters in the whole deck, so.
It's ambush enough for Dornish Spy, for Areochotach, for Shadow
Yeah.
City Bastard, enough for Vengeance, enough for Last of the Giants into Meg the Mighty or Jukant Hagar or Lysa.
But also I have to consider that you can have Caitlyn into challenges and Graven and Mira, so it's not brilliant.
That's true. Just going to spend Mira this time before stuff happens. I mean, there's a 4 strength body there that's not going to do anything if Mira blanks it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And then the intrigue is unopposed.
At the moment, yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, Graven gives Caitlyn stealth as well. I mean,
Yeah.
that's...
Yeah.
I have no words for that. Why does it give attached character stealth?
Because Greywind's sneaky.
It already basically wins the game by itself and then also gives stealth.
Well, could it be now Marcel could have as well the Secret Pact, right? I don't know, something like that.
He could have Secret Pact, there's one in there, yeah.
Last of the Jackins? Last of the Mags, alright.
Well, he's just played it in advance, which is fair enough, I guess, before Caitlyn is in
Yeah,
the challenge, but now you know
Yeah.
it's there.
Yeah.
You can stealth him.
Yeah, it's very startable as well. 6 gold still for Arias, by the way. Can't cancel absolutely everything. But now that
Except
Caitlyn's in
Caitlyn.
the challenge, I mean, you could ambush a card, but you're not going to successfully defend.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you're gonna do anything, you have to force the Grey Wind with the Dawnish Spy by taking the power icon off Cat. Because otherwise the power's unopposed and nothing's happening.
Bara was
But it's not
masterful here.
unopposed. Yeah.
Could have taken Nymeria back to hand as well, but I guess with 2 cards in hand, I mean, could be non-characters. It could be complete crap, honestly, for Marcel. It's not like he has a full hand. Could do with the secret schemes. So that's 12. Still not quite enough to just win with crossing on the power challenge, though. Though another unopposed would be enough.
Military Stealth Mag.
You can either leave it unopposed or you can win on defense. There's no other way.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
then Cat stands for the power challenge, stealths, Obara, and the escort, and then maybe there's a superior claim to close it.
Where at the moment you also get unopposed because you have 2 stats.
Yeah, you get if you can get unopposed.
Yeah.
Unopposed
Then it's
classing
game
and claim. Game. I don't know.
Or if he has Wolf in the Night, she could attack alone. That would be very difficult to get enough defense to beat her with 7 strength.
Yeah. Been how much is Wolf in the Night? +3, right?
Yes.
So be 9.
Okay, so it's going the unopposed way.
Yeah. Well, nothing can be done here.
Well, another. I don't know. Is there an ambush with power icon?
Yeah, Shadow City Bastard.
Yeah. So
doesn't have
that
it.
could be.
Yeah.
Okay, this was in the end it's going to be 15-0, but actually this is always kind of will he make it in time before all the crap happens. But this time actually with that early Morgulis, it's so difficult to basically remove all of this now. Okay, we know there was a Varys at some point. Yeah, 4-1. We expected this one the other day when we went through the matchups.
Yeah,
we
I think this
expected
is one
4-1
of the
here.
really good ones. Yeah.
But not. There's 2 that we said maybe go to Catalonia, and then 1 that's maybe still goes to Austria. So still all to play for. So now we have more than an hour, so we can do other stuff during this stream, I guess.
Do we watch your game?
Yeah, did you get it? I sent it in the voice channel chat thingy.
Okay. I can.
In the meantime, we'll just confirm what is still to be played. So we have 2 more in the evening, about 90 minutes from now. We have Lannister versus Renee, so that's going to be Tyrell against Greyjoy. Which honestly,
there's some distortion happening for your voice.
Sorry, hopefully it's coming.
It sounds fine to me.
Okay, on the.
Well, then it's something on my end. Sorry.
If you're downloading stuff, that is probably.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, so if any deck can get around the choke, should be Tyrell, right? So hopefully that's Catalonia has a chance there, and then they have Martifos versus Jakob Müller. That's going to be, I think, Stark against Martell.
Martell Hollow Hill again.
Stark is resilient though, so Stark
yeah, I think Stark is good.
So it comes down to the last one. If all of that goes according to plan for Catalonia, and their last one is their excellent Lannister Many-Faced God deck, but it's against Tyrell Lion, which is knights that kind of don't get aggroed that well, to be honest. And yeah, I don't know. I think Robert could do well in that one. That could be close. So it's all very playable for Catalonia. Their problem is that they have to win 3 in a row. I mean, even if all of them are slightly favorable on their own, to actually take all of them is going to be difficult at this point. So yeah, that's it for this game, but we'll try to show you the game I played last night in the friendly open final for those who missed it. Let's just set that up.